Warm greetings everyone, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick from the Commodore 64. I'm looking at a game called Lemmings, which you might not be aware came out on the Commodore 64. It was published by Psygnosis in 1994 and developed by E&E Software, yes. And now just to bear in mind, the hit game Lemmings came out on the Commodore AMIGA in 1991, so that was 3 years before. For the uninitiated, it's a puzzle game based off those 4 different stages based, that makes sense, fun, tricky, taxing and mayhem. We'll do the fun ones to get you a bit of an idea, but you need to direct lemmings from one gate to another gate and rescue a certain percentage, and there'll be hazards along the way. Okay, now hopefully I explain this as we go along. I will edit down some of the loading times. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat, seeing you got on your first or second go. Now I haven't got a mouse, so it's dodgy. We've got keyboards and keyboard shortcuts, which I'll try and explain. So here we just need to dig. There's 8 different types of lemmings. You can assign tasks to each one. We won't be using all of them here on fun mode, we're just using one. So there's a digger there, you can see on the right along the bottom there. Bomb, 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 bomb. Right, time ticking down in the right hand side. We can nuke the lemmings if we get stuck, and there's pause as well. So I'm just going to dig down here. Let's click on one of them. And there, so there's the entrance, and where's the exit? The exit will be there. So that's quite straightforward, teaching you how to dig. Now, along the bottom there, the different tasks you can assign the lemmings are climber, floater, bomber, blocker, builder, basher, miner and digger, I think. Anyway, and I've just done a digger there and we've got there. So we'll gradually learn the skills of each of the lemmings. So the fun mode is a bit like a trainer. When it gets to taxing and mayhem, you have to lose loads and it gets a little bit tricky, but good music there. I needed 10%, I rescued all of them. Well done. Now first of all, the animations of this look quite good. It looks like they've done well for an 8-bit computer. We reviewed this game also on the ZX Spectrum. It was very, very monochrome, but they did a good job there as well. This one is good, especially with the sound. So it's good addition to the AMIGA one. But why would you buy it in 1994 after the AMIGA one came out in 1993? Right, I've got floaters now. That gives them a parachute, I think. Right, go. Do-do-do-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. If you had this back in the day, then let me know. We're having a bit of fun here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. The music is quite good compared to the AMIGA. It's doing a very, very good job. I mean, this is, let's face it, although it's very late, not many people would have bought it, I know, because of that. It's a brilliant conversion from the Commodore AMIGA one. Excellent stuff. I'm loving it. There we go. Now you will get frustrated on later levels. I zip through that quite quickly. So we've learnt about floaters and, well, don't do your own jokes there. We've learnt about diggers. What we're going to learn about next. I think each category there has got about 12 stages, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. Level 3, tailor-made for blockers. Yeah, big hit on the AMIGA. Come out on practically everything. So, here we go. You can increase the speed that the lemmings come out with plus and minus, shortcuts there. And by hitting the numbers on the keyboard, you can go through the different skills and select those. But a mouse would be ideal. So here, we just need to set up blockers so the lemmings don't just fall off the edge of the screen. Right, okay. Whoops. Oh, I missed that. Well, that's just as well then. That was a bit lucky. You see the exit at the bottom there. If you completed every stage, then let me know. I reviewed it on the Sega Mega Drive as well, I think. There we go. Spectrum, AMIGA, Sega Mega Drive, and Commodore 64. They come out on other stuff as well. I think if I hit delete, it will nuke all the lemmings. We might have to do that at some point and pause it by hitting the shift lock button on the Commodore 64. Well done, Psygnosis, 1994. And they've captured the character of these 8-bit characters quite well. This is on disc. Don't think it came out on tape, but it's on a number of different discs depending on what level you're playing. Already had to swap the discs once. That's pretty good. We've nailed this. I think I'm nailing it because it's easy, and I've also got some experience there on fun mode. So, you know, if you want to go into this, I highly recommend it. With your knowledge of Lemmings from before, or just fresh, do try out Tricky, Taxing and Mayhem. That'll drive you absolutely crazy, but I'm just giving you a rough idea of what's going on here. But it's a great conversion of Lemmings. If you want to try out an 8-bit, there's no better way than trying it out here. Right, I think I might have to do some nuking now, or the time's going to run out. I've rescued 8%. There they go, there's the timer. There we go. The only thing that's missing on the Commodore AMIGA one, it went, oh no, like that. The time ticked down, it was a little bit more animation there, I suppose, but not a great deal more. That level seemed no problem to you on that attempt. On to the next. If you want to see other Commodore 64 games we've reviewed, then there's a link to that in the description below. I always say that wrong. Or click on my username, takes you to the channel page, and click on the playlist tab, and you'll see, well, everything we've got there. I wasn't reading that properly. I was talking to you. Right, okay. So what we got? We got 1 digger and 10 climbers. Right, so we've got to dig through here and climb up there. So it's getting a bit technical now. If the lemmings fall too great a distance, they will get splatted. And if they fall in that green lava stuff below, they will die as well. They've drowned. So there's a number of obstacles that need to be avoided here, coming out at quite a slow pace. There we go. Get digging, buddy. He's digging diagonally. Well, he's more of a miner than a digger, but anyway, he's mining down. So we're learning about this skill set. Dig it, baby. Can you dig it? Oh yeah. Now I've got to assign climbers as much as I possibly can. Come on, lads. Come on. Did I get that one or not? Right, climb, climb, climb. I mean, when you've got lots of different options there, lots of different skill sets you can pick from, it's a bit unclear what you need to do, and that's where the task is. Because there's so few ones in fun, it's teaching you the mechanic of the game. It's quite obvious what you need to do. You just need to do it. Just do it, as they say in that Nike advert. We aim the views to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes they go on a little bit longer if I get carried away, which might very well happen here. Some levels are extremely big, these ones are quite small, but it's scrolling quite well. I like the shading of the graphics. So overall, a great conversion, but largely pointless, because for a commercial release back in the day, I don't think many people would have got it. If you got it, then let us know. Right, okay, is that enough? Come on guys, let's go. Step on it. I increased the flow rate coming out, but that's too late now. I've got 70%, 80, 90%. Yes, this looks quite good. He's doing it, and time's not an issue this time. We've got plenty of time. 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Do-do-do-da-ba-ba-do-ba-da-ba-do. I think my favourite tune on the Amiga version was How Much Is That Doggy in the Window? Do-do-do-do-do, biddy-biddy-dib, ba-ba-ba-ba-dib-skip-dab-dib-doo, skip-dab-dib-ba-boob, skip-dib-dab, skip-dab-dab-dab-doo-ba-ba-ba. Where's that dog gone? Yes, excellent stuff. Right, here we go. Right, you need bashers this time. You need to bash through. Bash it. Time 5 minutes. Release rate 50%. 100% need to be saved. You can't lose any of them. Right, so, you need to bash through that pole first of all. Looks like some sort of ice theme. We've got 30 bashes to do it in. That's plenty. Let's bash. Bashing is horizontal cutting through stuff. If you're currently horizontal cutting through stuff, then let me know in the comment section below. Don't know how many reviews there are on the channel regarding Lemmings, probably quite a few. Right, come on. We've got this, baby. You know it, we know it, everyone knows it. Right, Henry VIII don't know it, having died probably about 500 years ago, but more fool him. Be so clever, why is he dead? If you do know why Henry VIII is dead, then comment in the comment section below. Too many pies, I think. Right, there we go. I'm gradually cutting through this monstrosity. We're there. Good. Right, let's see the folks. Quite comical if you blow them all up with nuking, but we won't do that today because they're doing quite well. Well done, lads. You're doing fairly well. But don't let it go to your head. There was a sequel, of course, that came out on the Amiga called Lemmings 2, The Tribes, which gave the Lemmings some extra skills along the way. I prefer the original, though. It was a cult classic. Let's go through here. So we're going, as you can see, it's a bit of a time waster, this game. We're zipping through the fun levels, as you should do. You'll learn the mechanics of the game. A mouse is ideal. Without the mouse, you're going to find mayhem levels in particular a bit tricky, because you need to be quite quick here and there. Fun, you can be a bit slower, so it's more my speed on the keyboard. Keyboard. Should be using keyboard for Lemmings, but yes, I am. Remember, I'm pressing the number pad from 1 to 8 to cycle through the other stuff, and then I'm using keys P and O, Q and A to direct the cursor key. Right, away we go. Right, now let's see what needs to happen here. We've got blockers, and we can explode things up. So it looks like we need to put a blocker and blow them up to create a hole around here. I think that's it, isn't it? Unfortunately, we need to blow him up to create a hole here. Oh no! Say your own oh no. He's going to wiggle his head and go oh no. His gun. Kaboom. Right, there we go. So then they're through there. Now we're doing something similar here to smash through this pipe. So I do a blocker, that keeps him in the same position. There we go. He's going to bite the big one, and then we should be through. In later levels, it's you have to be more careful so the lemmings don't walk off edges and stuff. But here we've got enclosed brickwork, which is helping us a great deal. So we've learned about lots of skills here, haven't we? Climbing, floating, bombing, blocking. We haven't done building yet, maybe that'll come up, but bashing, the miner fella, the digger. So we're learning the skills needed from these lemmings, what needs to happen. I think we're going to rescue a great deal of these fellas with their green hair. I'm not sure if lemmings have really got green hair in real life. I don't know. If you've got green hair in real life, are you a lemming? Don't jump off a cliff. Well, lemmings don't jump off cliffs. That's some fake footage from the BBC. Can't trust them. Rolf Harris, anyone? Can't trust them. Right, kaboom. So, you know, even as a newbie, you should steam through the fun levels, easy peasy. I don't think we're going to do all of them. I've probably shown you enough for a review now, but maybe I'll just do one more stage. How about that? How about that? Lemmings, Lemmings. Builders will help you here. Number of lemmings 25. We only have to rescue 50% of them, which leads me to believe the game is tricky. We've got 20 builders, and when we click on them, they build a diagonal thing. Oh, it's how much is that dog in the window? Yay! Oh, it's gone off doggy in the window. Maybe he got sold. There's a fly in the window in our pet shop, but it wasn't for sale. That was a bit of a shame. Why advertise it then? Right, up here, can they walk through there? Right, that looks a bubble. We want them to go over here next. Come on. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggity tail. I hope he's not messing with plutonium, because this pet shop business will fail. Alright, well, they're across. Good. Right, there's these guys in here. Maybe they can build their way out. Build it. Maybe we haven't got climbers, but they can climb their way out, but we can build our way out of here. Might not need them, but I want to rescue them because I'm a friendly person who's friendly to lemmings. If you are also a friendly person that's friendly to lemmings, then comment in the comment section below. Not to get confused, of course, with the singer Lemmy from Motorhead, who sang songs like the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. Never sung about any other playing cards though, like the Three of Hearts and the Two of Diamonds, or the Nine of Clubs. He was a playing card racist, maybe. Citation needed. Right. If you are a playing card racist, then comment in the comment section below. I like the Joker, pretty much, not in Batman, but from a pack of playing cards. So this channel is very informative, tells you about the games, sometimes goes off on a tangent about playing cards and Lemmy from Motorhead. Actually, there was a beat 'em up on the Commodore Amiga which featured Motorhead. You might want to check that one out as well. It might be called Motorhead. Right, go. How much is that dog in the window? I'm getting obsessed with that dog in the window. Let it go, Nick. He don't belong to you. Or the fly. Right, next up, I knew it's the last one, my last go. Not as complicated as it looks, level 8. Well, I'm not as complicated as I look either. Right, let's go this way. Looks like we need to build over there, then I don't know where it goes. Right, where's the exit? We've got a blocker here. We've got a few things. We've got climbers, we've got 20 of everything. Right, okay, is it gradually getting more tricky? Right, let's build up. Oh no, so they're all going to drown. This has gone wrong straight away. Lemmings can't swim. They're like the Frogger in the arcade game Frogger. I've put up a blocker there. This isn't any good. Oh man, I don't even know the exit is here. Where is it? It's not there. Run out of screen. Okay, let's go back this way. Oh, it's over there. They're right. It wasn't as complicated as it looked. Going over there was a decoy. I just need to put a blocker up, and that building thing. See, this is the first level where they give you a lot of different options here, where it's not as obvious what you need to do. You need to pay attention, and I just look like a big dope there. Anyway, so I failed that level. Let's have a look. I probably failed it. How many do I need to collect? You needed 90. You rescued 56. Well, it should be a doddle now. Alright, because I don't like failing, let's go in again and we'll clear that one. But it's a very addictive game, this. It'll take you quite a while to complete all the levels. Let's go! Right, go. Right, just one blocker and you're there, I think. Buff. So it was easier than it looks. It's just teaching you now that the game will put silly traps on you and try and make you look like a big nincompoop in front of everyone. If you are currently looking like a big nincompoop in front of everyone because you directed a tribe of lemmings the wrong way to their death and they've all drowned, then comment in the comment section below if you want to. Da-da-da-da. Right, he's dead. Right, 96%. That's enough, isn't it? I think. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't worry, no lemmings were harmed during this game. You needed 90, you rescued 96. Well, 4% got blown up, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do with that? What an addictive, cool puzzle game, and unique as well. As long as you try your best. Well, you know, I think it's getting to the outer edges now of what I can bring to you. And it's not supposed to be a walkthrough. It's already gone on too long. Right, there's something that's right. Okay. There's a slicer there that'll slice lemmings to death. We don't want that. Lots of options of different things. We'll put a blocker here when they get here, so no one else gets done. Right, that's that. So that stretches them from there, and there's the exit here. So we need to get a basher to bash through there. Can you remember what one was the basher? I think you can. It's number 6. I think that's number 6. Right. Bashing he goes. Straight away. So there's the slicer obstacles. It's teaching us that they exist, but we've outfoxed them. I think the game seems to slow down ever so slightly when there's a lot of lemmings on screen at the same time, but that's not surprising. Commodore Amiga quite often had a megabyte or 500k, and this has only got 64k, so that's scale things down a bit. And the music's going, there's animation. There's a lot going on here within the 64k. Very, very clever indeedy. Right, 96. We've stormed that one, surely. We've stormed it, big nose. Yeah, see, you totally stormed that level. Let's see if you can storm the next. It's a great representation of Lemmings, but miles too late. Should have come out in 1991, the same time as the Amiga version, which leads me to believe this is an afterthought, and they're trying to milk it a little bit more. But, you know, if you've got emulation now, download it, have a go. It's not as good. It's not as good on the Amiga. It never will be. But here we are. Right. Now what? Oops. Oh, no. Oh, dear. This has gone a bit wrong. Right, let's put some blockers up here. I've already lost a few. Might have lost too many. Right, what I'm going to do is get all these up here, then I'm going to dig straight downwards. Because I don't want too many of the lemmings to die here. Well, right, I've got all of them, so none of them can fall in a drop. If I get them all in the same hole, I think we're in business. As long as I haven't lost too many of them here already. Down we go. Here we go, lads. Let's go, go, go. You can't see them, they're walking backward and forward, gradually going downwards. Lots of time. Time is very generous on the fun ones. I'm going to have to put another blocker to the right, I think, just to prevent them falling off the edge, which is quite easy to do. You might be watching this and remember the Amiga version, have distant memories there of these stages. All the stages, from my mind, are exactly the same. There's not a great deal of difference, only improved graphics and sounds improved as well. Got a bit more bass on it, not as tinny as this one. But the Amiga's sound chip was actually awesome. Oh, we've lost another fella. But I don't think I've got enough here, have I? I know what to do next time, but I haven't got enough. Let's blow you up, fellas. Right, sink. I'm not really quite kaboof. How many have I got? 55%. Surely that's not enough. Is that enough? Be surprised. I did a bit of a boo-boo there. We'll find out. You needed 50, you rescued 55. Well, that was lucky because I made a lot of errors there. That was very, very, very generous. Gives you passwords as well. You don't have to start from the beginning again each time. So you can write down that password and jump to any stages. Nowadays, of course, the codes will be all over the internet, and you can do whatever you possibly want. Right, this will be our last one then. Level 11, I think it's about 12. Keep your hair on, Mr. Lemming. If you're still here, then well done. Those arrows represent the way you cut through the block. We can only cut through it from the left to the right. So I need to send a lemming over the top and then cut back in this direction. Well, two really. One's got to be a blocker to push the other one back in this direction. So it starts to get a little bit technical now as we near the end of the fun section. You already know if you want to play this or not, but you know, if the Amiga didn't exist, definitely play this straight away. If you've got an Amiga or emulation on Amiga, play the Amiga version instead because it's more beefed up. But you can't deny it is pretty impressive what they managed to do here, but largely pointless because it's way too late in the day. But you know, impressive to see nonetheless. Oops, I've hit the wrong thing. So you need to know what does what. I needed a parachute there or a floater or else they're crushed. Yes. So you need a climber and another climber, then two floaters, and change one of those floaters to a blocker. The person rebounds, turns into a basher, comes back to the left hand side, and all the others can walk through. So that's pretty much it, but I know I'm going to do it this time, and the review's always gone way too long, so I'm enjoying myself. I mean, this might be one of the longest Commodore 64 look-ats we've had so far. Just to remind you, with stress busting, it's not a review as such, seeing how you've got on your first or second go, trying to get a flavour of the game wise. Everyone climbing up there, that's gone wrong, they're just going to fall down like clowns. Oh dear. I haven't got to grips with this, I know what to do, but I haven't executed it quite in the right way. Stupid lemming climbers, have some intelligence for once. Right, let's get a floater on him. No, I haven't done it. A floater is number 2, and didn't get it on number 2. Floater is number 2. Can't believe I just said that. Okay, of course it is. Oh dear, I think I'm running out of patience now. I might have to nuke them all. I'll have to nuke them all and get out here and say goodbye to you. But, you know, very music on each stage, gentle learning curve. You can jump in where you want to. I think there's about 4 discs there. Kaboom! Was quite often happened. Sorry fellas, you did. What a game. Excellent game. Excellent game. Excellent conversion, but why? So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Lemmings on the Commodore 64, published by Psygnosis in 1994, published by E&E Software. I mean, can't deny how good this one is. You know, they've done really well with the software available. So hope you liked having a look at this game. If you've got any comments or views about that, then put that in the description below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Do 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 biddy biddy dip ba 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 dip skip dap doop doo skip dap dip ba boop skip dip dap skip dap 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 doo ba ba ba. Where's that dog gone?